two concerning water stories tonight. Utah cities are taking new action amid our historic drought to better conserve every precious drop, as other parts of our state are dealing with too much water. Chopper 5 hovered overhead of a train derailment caused by flash flooding. We have team coverage now on the impacts far and wide of these water issues. Kristen Van Dyke is tracking another round of monsoonal moisture and the areas most threatened right now.
But we start with Northern specialist Mike Anderson on the new directives in one city to save as much water as possible. Mike?
Yeah, Matt, you know, the Smithfield City Council has unanimously approved a plan to build ways to better conserve and store up water in the future. They say, you know, just take a look at what we're dealing with right now, and it's pretty apparent that they need to be proactive in taking better measures.
Just off Main Street, workers are digging a new well for Smithfield, tapping into an aquifer deep underneath a city park. In the coming years, they'll dig a few more, all part of a larger plan for the city to make sure they're better prepared.
Not necessarily this drought, but going forward into the future, what we're going to do when we have these types of incidences occur.
City Council member Jamie Anderson says the city is already adjusting just like the rest of us. You can see it in the brown grass in the city grounds like the cemetery, but a newly passed resiliency plan put together by JUB engineers will take further steps.
It gives us the ability now to apply for grants to try and help build out our infrastructure instead of having all that money coming out of our water enterprise fund.
In addition to more wells, the city will tap into more spring water out of Smithfield Canyon. It'll take several years to get it all done, the additions being mapped out by priority.
The ones that scored the highest were, I think the highest one was to build another reservoir for water storage.
That will be about a 3 to 5 million gallon water tank to help store the new sources. Granted, all of this will still hinge on the weather.
Some of the risks you really can't compensate for example, if you have a low snowpack, if you just don't get rain.
Anderson says the plans will help keep the city ahead of future growth, as new subdivisions always have to have enough water down the line before they're approved.
We're concerned about the drought. We're not just sitting on our hands hoping for rain, but we're trying to do something proactively.
And Anderson adds that money to build all this out can't come from the city's general fund. Instead, it will come through grants and through money that people pay their water bills with. Back to you.